What's going on, y'all? Are we live? What is going on, y'all? For real. How's it going? John Boy. What's going on? Can y'all hear me? Let me know, y'all. Happy, is today Wednesday? August 5th? I think it is. What is going on? The Watchman. Appreciate it, man. John Boy, thank you. 5x555. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. I can hear. Can you hear? I've been busy, y'all. I say that, but really, I have been. I wouldn't lie to you. Hello, Duttons. What's Big 10-4 loud and clear? You're welcome. The Watchman, more wind coming in for Washington State this weekend, 27 mile an hour wind with 95-degree weather. That is ludicrous. I should have said this is ludicrous Wednesday. It's just another manic Wednesday. What's going on, y'all? Get closer to your mic. Do I need to cut it up? Is the music too loud? Something's going on for real, y'all. Let me turn it up a little bit. Maybe if I turn it up a hair. Hello, Purdy Driver. I don't know what you working on. Look like a big swimming pool or something. I don't know. I come in, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. I don't know what gets me up. Kind of loud. Mic over the top, crispy, about 10%. What music? What music you talking about? Are you trying to confuse me? Volume working great. Sometimes it gets too loud. I get it, y'all. Sometimes it's too loud, and sometimes it's not loud enough. What's going on, Uncle Skin? Good to see you. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers to you, and cheers to me. I got a little music in the background. Don't know if y'all can hear it. It's a pond, Dave. It's a KOI pond. Cool. I've seen you working on it a couple times, you know. What's going on, y'all? Another Manic Wednesday. Y'all share me out. For real. It's not loud enough. Turn the volume up. Crank up the volume. Hello, Miss Laura K. I turned it up a little bit. Hello, Carol. How are you doing? Good to see y'all. Thank you. Barely hear the music. I'm playing my audio through a Bluetooth bass speaker. I could sing for you. I don't think I'll do that yet. Long as you can hear loud and clear. I've been trying this in different ways. I might even go back and hook up my sound box for laughing and changing the voice. Wacky Wednesday. I got another maniac. What is it? Manic Wednesday. Suspicious skies. I can turn it all the way up, y'all. Is this loud enough? I'm out picking onions in my vegetable. You out picking onions in your vegetable? Hello, Curious Georgia. Is it too loud? Wackadoodle Wednesday. I got Manic Wednesday. Hello, be safe. How y'all doing? Be say in the house. Good to see you. Your voice is coming through fine. I thought about hooking back up. Hello, Tonette. Good to see you. Thank you very much. Listening and lurking, can't type a lot. Suspicious skies. Appreciate it, y'all. Good afternoon for real. And I appreciate that thumbs up. The stats. What's going on for real? The stats. Hello, King Bluto. Good afternoon. August the 5th on this pretty Wednesday. How are you, sir? King Bluto. I'm just welcoming everyone to come in. You are welcome to come in now. For real. I appreciate it, y'all. Race car. Did anyone notice that I spelled race car backwards? You spelled race car backwards. I noticed that. Hello, boy. Welcome in, sir. Stat's been checking email, not seen anything yet. You still want help with those drawers? For real? Come on now. Jay Hart, what's going on? I'm still catching up in the chat, y'all, and I appreciate y'all being here. Hello, Deep Space Carlos. Are you the Carlos that I know, Carlos? Are you another Carlos? I'm just asking a question, Carlos. Carlos Sky, watching Portugal Deep Space. You changed your name? I believe you did. I don't even know. That's the way it looks to me, Carlos. Hello, Mama Rages. Happy Monday, Yum's Kitchen. How are you? Good to see you again, Yum's Kitchen. Added you as a standard moderator. I could just sit here and sing for everybody today, but it's like something's going on every day. I don't think y'all want me to sing all day. It'll rain a sunny day, I know, shining. Buy me a coffee. I might would just keep right on singing, y'all. But everybody wants to leave. They don't want to hear singing today, y'all. Hey, I kind of don't blame them. This is my channel. Y'all want to check Rebecca Lynn out. Did I miss somebody? I used to could sing, y'all. At least in the church, they thought I did. It's like you got to be in the choir, and then you got to come up here and sing us a song like every other week because we like it. For real. I was like, really? Hello, K. Wim. So what is new? I don't know, per the driver. I ran everybody out of here. I was like, man, the number's climbing up. Now it's falling down again. Hold you, Michigander. Come here, my friend. I'll give you a big hug. For real, y'all. I was just getting ready to go to do some work, to go do work. So I'm glad you're here. Well, thank you, Creek Mary. Come here, Creek Mary. You want to give Super Dave a hug? For real, y'all. Sometimes I need a hug too, y'all. You know what I mean? I'm like, man, every now and then, for real, it makes me feel better, y'all. Are you still here, John Boy? What's going on with you? Hello, Village Food Season. I'm going to get to the news in a minute because something's going on for real. I just been having a good time with y'all. Hello, Sandra Martin. Good to see you. Thank you. I appreciate it, John Boy. I really do, y'all. Good afternoon, Mike Smith. August the 5th on this Manic Wednesday. I didn't say Maniac Wednesday now. It's Manic. It's kind of manic around here anyway. You know what I mean? Hope everyone's having a wonderful day. Thank you. Come hug me, Super. I'll give you a hug. Come here, my friend. I'd rather hug the ladies, though, to be honest. I don't think there's anything wrong with that, y'all. Just come in the house. It's too hot at the garden. Well, don't let Super Dave mess your garden trip up, y'all. Go back out and work in the garden if you need to. I'm like, man, there's something going on. Hello, Dagger Spells. Good to see you. Thank you very much. It's been a while. It's been a minute. Yes, it has. I got to be outside, but I'll start looking at the chat when I hear the news come on. The Watchman, you're not going to work? It's normally your work time. Good to see y'all. Happy Wednesday, for real. Me too, Mike Smith, for real. I wouldn't lie to you, y'all. Let's get on with the news program. Super Dave's going to tell you stuff over here you're not going to hear on your nightly news. I should be the real underground news because I don't go with the flow. I'm not sitting here talking about, well, what are they going to do up there, you know? You know where I'm talking about, y'all. Like, who cares what they're going to do? Because all they've been doing is putting on a show anyway, you know? Like Fauci last week. Wasn't that last week? Yeah, he pleads the fifth and all this stuff like 111 times. Man, what a circus. What a clown show, y'all. You know what I mean? Y'all know what I mean. Please hit that thumbs up when you come in. You ever heard of the black tide? It appears in China. It's a natural phenomenon. Yeah, they're not going to tell you stuff like this. There is a black tide in China. It's a natural phenomenon. I remember I was at Myrtle Beach, and I took that cruise, you know, around the bay and down the river and all this stuff on a boat. And that year, like 2 years ago, the water had turned black. And they said it was due to the hurricane out into the ocean. I'm like, man, is this really what's causing the black tide? This black tide here takes over. It's like a tidal wave or something. But anyway, that's some nasty water. Yeah, Myrtle Beach. I like Myrtle Beach, Dutton's. I really do. And a lot of people talk about Myrtle Beach and the water and all that. Most of the time I go, it's clear water, you know. I love the beach no matter where it's at. I went to Miami Beach 4 or 5 years ago, whenever it was, y'all. There was moss all over the place. You know, I waited a day or so and they kind of scraped the beach and got it all taken away. I enjoyed myself, y'all. I love the beach, no matter where it's at, you know. So that was a black tide in China, in case you never knew about it. I, I want y'all to know what Super Dave knows. For real. Good to see you, CSE. Appreciate it, y'all. If I hadn't called anybody out, or everybody, Stacy, Sheila. Hello, ma'am. That sound effect. What is it? What is the sound effect? Am I missing something? I'm like, man, I'm in a good mood today. It would take a one heck of a troll to come in here and make me mad, y'all. I'm like, man, God's good to me every day, y'all, every minute of the day. And I don't have to have a raise. I don't have to have a special delivery. I don't have to have anything new in my life. It's just a natural feeling every day that God is good. You know what I mean? And I feel Him. I feel His blessings over me. A huge swarm of locusts have descended on Kislar district. This is in Russia. What is this got to do anything with the end times? Millions of them have filled the air, making visibility almost impossible. Authorities are using aircraft and ground equipment to treat affected farmland as the swarm moves through the area, destroying crops. A swarm of locusts. There's all kind of news going on, y'all. 5 people just got injured. I don't know with what. I just saw a flash. All right, yeah, let y'all know about these locusts real quick.
И она прям сюда залезает. Закрой окно! Ты дурак, что ли? Она нас сожрет здесь сейчас. Что такое? И она прям сюда залезает. Закрой окно!
Hello, Miss Blanche. Good to see you, ma'am. Thank you. Clearwater Beach no longer has clear water. I love clear water. Cool shirt, Super Dave. Well, thank you, ma'am. Curious, Georgia. Hello, Older Bones. Good to see you. Thank you. I appreciate it, y'all. Thank y'all. Driving to Orlando. Car air conditioning went out. I am. Are you? I would be. Oh, my goodness. I'd be pulling over and checking it, making sure it's not going to run the water hot or anything like that. It could have an impact, on things like that, y'all. So keep an eye on your water temperature. In case y'all didn't know about these locusts.
Ты дурак, что ли? Она нас сожрет здесь сейчас. Что такое? И она прям сюда залезает. Закрой окно! Ты дурак, что ли? Она нас сожрет здесь сейчас. Что такое?
Millions of locusts in Russia. Didn't I tell the watchman I was going to talk a little bit about some corn or something? I believe I have a corn story. I have it somewhere to watch, but a corn story for real. Y'all gonna they're changing the food, y'all. That's kind of stuff I've found myself about this water, about our food, all these the weather, how everything's being affected, everything. And we're still like hanging in there, y'all. We're doing good. He's getting there. Yeah, Steve Ram never will. I don't know Steve Ram, but I don't even know if I want to know Steve Ram for real, y'all. I don't like his name for one thing. I'm messing with y'all for real. But thank y'all. I appreciate it. For real. I appreciate it. Yeah, let's get to the corn story. Because I promised the watchman that I have a corn story. There's nothing wrong with corn. Let me get this frog out my throat, y'all. Yeah, this corn story here is a little bit different. They're making this corn here. USDA just dropped a new corn. Yeah, we're gonna get some new kind of corn out there, genetically modified for sure, y'all. almost to Atlanta. For real, I like Atlanta, even though it's crowded and everything. I remember going to the Omni when I was a kid. I don't even know if they still have the Omni. Does anybody here know? It's a big motel with this big mall and everything inside. They had the world's gigantic pinball machine and stuff like that. So yeah, the Omni was a great place to go. And they had an ice skating rink. They sure did at the Omni. It's been a long time, y'all. I almost forgot about it, y'all. It was in Atlanta, Georgia, for real. Is the watchman still here? Because I thought he wanted to hear about this corn story, y'all. Can y'all still hear me? I think the watchman went to the garden too. Bioengineered. Yeah, read this with me. USDA just dropped a new corn. This corn can withstand being sprayed by 5 different pesticides. The 4 are listed below and a glyphosate bonus in the fine print. Corn is not food, it's a pesticide delivery vehicle. How about that? Bayer, Monsanto own this administration. Things need to change now. Yeah, USDA deregulates corn engineered for multiple herbicide resistance. And this is Wednesday, August the 4th, yesterday, Tuesday, I mean. The U.S. Department of Agriculture Animal and Plant Health Inspection Service is deregulating Monsanto's company for the corn. This corn variety was developed using genetic engineering for dicamba, glyphosate, how you say these crazy names, y'all, quizalufop, and dichlorophenic acid resistance, and with tissue specific glyphosate resistance to facilitate the production of hybrid maize seed. Although, after a thorough review, APHIS has determined that the modified corn is likely to pose a greater plant pest risk than the unmodified comparator and therefore is no longer subject to our regulation governing the introduction of certain organisms developed using genetic engineering. How about that, y'all? Like we don't have enough corn out there, you know. We need a new corn that is resistant, to pesticides and all this kind of stuff, y'all. That way, by the time we get it, guess what? We're eating pesticide corn. When is it ever going to change, y'all? For real. They need to go back to growing the heirloom corn. Heirloom corn's got different colors in it, don't it? Like Indian corn and stuff. For real. Heirloom. I believe corn, I learned this months ago. Corn wasn't really corn. They created corn. Now, I know most of you have never heard this, but they created the corn. It was like between a squash and a cucumber, something like that. I need to go back and find the evidence. But corn was never originally, from my understanding now of reading the story months ago, I was like, man, corn was never really corn. You know what I'm saying? They engineered and made corn. Ain't it crazy, y'all? Let me guess. Yes, crossing Painted Hill with old blue corn this summer. I bet y'all didn't know that, did you? Super Dave studies around here, y'all. Did you miss the Watchman? Let me go back and look about the corn. Yeah, because hello, Linda B. Good to see you. Thank you. That made me just go out and get a short of this queer storm here in Florida. For real. If I got to sing to keep y'all in my chat, maybe I will, y'all. For real. I'm just messing with y'all. Thank y'all. I hope y'all having a wonderful day today. Let me go over here because things are moving around quickly on my, and I've been live 30 minutes and I'm already burning up in here and everything else. There's nothing else to eat. TV dinners, it really can't be beat. For real. Understand? Brand new man. Oh, yeah. All right, y'all. Let me get with the program. TV dinners, then it's turning red. Look what TV dinners will do to you. They'll make your eyes pop out and your skin turn red. Oh, yeah. For real. Y'all know all about this, y'all. Maui, all over again. Spokane goes up in flames after rejecting the data center. What just happened in Spokane, Washington, is making people sick to their stomachs. Well, finally, we got some people waking up, y'all. Finally, people are waking up. Can I play this video and show you how many more towns have to burn before people admit these wildfires are not random? You know what I mean? Let me catch up in the chat. Michigander, sticky plastic. Super Dave, singing, do it, Super Dave. That was kind of tough. I like the enchiladas. I ate the chicken if the sauce is not too blue. Just I tell them what they putting in them TV dinners. For real. All right, let's get to I appreciate it, y'all. Thank you. I get into music, I can't stop, y'all. But the awakening is happening.
What they just did in Spokane, Washington will make you sick to your stomach.
So you guys should pass a policy that puts a ban on data centers in our county because we have real problems.
Oh, Jesus. Holy mother of God.
There are so many reasons why this fire reminds people of exactly what we saw in Lahaina, Maui, and Paradise. The speed at which this fire tore through the city left people with almost no time to evacuate. In some neighborhoods, police officers had to go door to door just to get people out.
They say a lot of people escape just in time. A lot of people. Y'all remember the other day I was talking about the elderly and handicapped people. They're claiming zero lost their lives. That is wonderful if that's true. But like Maui, We know more people lost their lives than 130 or something like that, they told us. Even children disappeared. It's crazy, y'all. And I have a story here also of what happens to the people most of the time after their communities burn up like this.
Get him. Go save some people, folks. Oh, man. Dude. Ground zero. Look, we got homie right here asking someone to please get out. Hopefully they're out. That guy over there, too. Look at him. I'm sure they're out.
It's coming in so many different directions. We don't know how it started. No one's telling us.
A lot of people didn't even have time to move their expensive cars or get their pets out of the house.
I never thought I would have to make this video. Last night in the Old Trails fire in Spokane, Washington, I lost my house. And not only did I lose my house, I lost my truck, and in the back, I lost my Camaro. My house is completely leveled. My neighbor has a first responder in his family, so that's how I got this video. No one's allowed in my neighborhood, but it's all gone.
Yet people kept reporting that there were no firefighters on the scene even hours after the first homes started burning down.
Well, that's our house right there. It's about to go down in flames. That's this one right here? Yep. So that's our neighbor Larry over there. It's on fire right now. That's Barb. Next to her is Charm. The one over from that is my childhood friend Sam. It's all on fire and there's not a single response.
I'm glad you remember that, Mike Smith. They blocked the roads in Maui. And I remember this one old man walked 2-3 miles out of there, however far. It might have been farther than that. I'm glad you remember that, Mike Smith, because they did block the roads in Maui.
Responder here. Can you help, brother?
It's almost like no one cared that 600 homes had just turned to ash, leaving 60,000 people homeless within hours. And to top it all off, the fire itself seemed very strange. A lot of the trees around the properties are fine. Street signs are untouched, but the cars in the driveways are completely melted, and the homes themselves have just vanished, turned into piles of ash.
I hear the train is coming. It's rolling around the bend. And I ain't seen the sunshine. I don't know where.
And here's the thing. I personally saw the same thing when I visited Lahaina. What I've noticed as I'm walking around here, my feet are sticking to the ground. It's like a tacky surface. Homes gone, cars melted, but somehow buildings with blue paint and a lot of the trees were still standing. All right, let's see if you can help answer this question. Why is everything completely turned into ash and dust? Except for this blue house.
Let me ask you this. Wouldn't it normally specifically be targeted to the roof of the houses if it was dew weapons? You know where I'm getting at, y'all, the blue paint. Is the blue paint going to stop a smart meter? Just asking questions, because I believe, just my opinion, I wanted to ask you all, what do y'all think caused this? We know the people that are in charge, that want data centers caused this, okay? Maybe BlackRock or whoever, just saying. Was it smart meters or was it new weapons? Because this house that they're showing right here, the siding of the house is blue, but the roof is not blue. And a lot of people in China and different countries are actually painting on top of their houses the roof blue, and it works. Yeah, systems of destruction have redundancy. I have to mind myself. I have to really short fuse when I get to thinking about that stuff. For real, me too. But I've seen a lot of it. And well, smart meters. When the house cooks from the inside, these smart meters like that, they can, how your electrical box regulates your power. If these smart meters are programmed to allow more power to go in a surge and heat your wires, turn all your wires in the house red, burning red. It's going to burn from the walls on to the inside of the house. And it's kind of probably hard to escape once your house goes up in flames like that. Just saying, y'all. I know everybody has an opinion, but scientifically, where is the proof of what's really causing this? Is it smart meters? Is it new weapons? Let me finish playing this a minute and I'll read your chat. Y'all let me know. Because if you know, I need to know. I'm still like on a cliffhanger here.
Which is still intact. And blue vehicles.
So you can understand why people are skeptical about the official story behind this tragedy. But then there's the real question. Who would benefit from this? Well, let me tell you something. A Spokane County commissioner was reportedly having secret discussions with a company to build a massive data center in the area. The company in question is Apricus Energy Solutions. It has no record of building anything before. Only 11 employees, but somehow they were ready to build a 1,000 watt data center in this area. When the plan came under fire, the commissioner claimed he didn't know about the company. But emails show he held secret Zoom calls with the CEO of Apricus, who was pushing for tax breaks for the project. Residents hated this plan, and just weeks before the town burned down, county commissioners were considering banning data centers altogether.
A temporary 9-month moratorium will give us the time to really understand the potential impacts of these facilities before they're built and make sure that responsible rules are in place first.
Now, with half the town gone, people think we might start seeing more than one data center in this area.
How convenient is it that now in the same area that they were going to build the data center up north, there's a huge fire burning down? Do you know what eminent domain is? Eminent domain allows the state or the government to seize pieces of land and repurpose them for public use. But there are requirements that have to have been met in order for them to do this. Now, conveniently, if land is burnt and ravaged by a wildfire, private property, the government is then allowed to seize that land and use it to build data centers.
How about that? See how the plan works? As long as they condemn your land, after burn everything up, then eminent domain comes in and they can take everything you have. I mean, really, or pay you a very small amount, pennies on the dollar, is what I'm hearing. Let me read some of this. John Boy, I appreciate it. Because I think you're on to something. A blue spectrum microwaves. I thought about painting my roof blue, but I would be the only person with a blue roof if I did. Anywhere around for miles and miles. Just saying. Yeah, let's keep going. Because I never can do too much homework, Indiana farmers own data centers. Our livelihood is at stake. You know, they like they don't care. You know, the people in charge, or guess who's making all the money? The people with the money. Like, why do you need billions more dollars? You know, Indiana farmers own data centers. Our livelihood is at stake. It's going to devalue all the property around. They're going to deplete the water. They're, finally, people are waking up about the water too. I'm like, man, I was seeing other videos and people talking about these type of things. You know, the water. They're going to deplete our ability to grow food for everybody. It's way bigger than everybody thinks. And most of these videos are little short videos. I know half the people left. Let me see who went live over here, y'all. Because if somebody went live, maybe yeah, I'm looking. I hear like a small little echo, and I don't know where it's coming from. But yeah, if somebody, that way I know what's going on. You know, I'm just looking. But it's way bigger than everybody thinks.
A major tech company recently approached them, hoping to buy their land for a data center.
We turned them down.
Yeah.
There's not enough money to buy my farmland that's been here for 175 years.
But the company hasn't let up.
We don't feel free anymore. It's like we don't have a decision for our future. We're being told what our future is going to be.
And these farmers say their livelihood is at stake.
You're not going to grow corn, soybeans, and wheat here because it's going to be a desert. It's going to devalue all the property around you.
They're going to deplete the water. They're going to deplete our availability to grow food for everybody by getting rid of farm ground. It's way bigger than everybody thinks.
They say a data center would bring pollution like noise and light, destroying the only life they've ever known.
But it's quiet out here. People know each other. You know, you know who moves in. You know, I mean, oh, you lived here for 25 years. You're the new person in the neighborhood.
We owe it to all our community. It's going to take everybody to stand up and say they're fed up. So you better join the fight now, because it's going to be on your doorstep next.
It's going to be on your doorstep next. Why do they need all these data centers? Why do they think they need? The internet was running before a data center probably was even thought about, let's say. Maybe they had a couple of them. I mean, I wasn't there. I don't know everything, but to think they need all these data centers. Let's go back here and look at this fire again one more time. If you can look at this picture at the Paradise fires in California while not connecting the dots of the Spokane fires, you may be brainwashed. And I thought about this. You may be brainwashed if you can't recognize and see something is wrong here. See each and every light. You may be brainwashed. I need about 10 of them. You may be brainwashed if you think whatever, you know. If you can't see in this picture here that trees are still standing, this is not a forest fire or wildfire. So, yeah, you got to teach your eyes and your brain to recognize this is not very hard. It's not rocket scientists, you know, to see that. It's like once you wake up and see that, it's like the moment, you know, like, I see it, you know. Not everybody can see it at first, y'all. And it'd be sitting right there in front of them, you know. Let me read the chat, y'all. Nothing but the slabs remain. That's what I know. I mean, brainwashed people can't see that, y'all. It was just a wild forest. Let me read some of the chat. I can't think of any reason for the need of a data center. There's nothing good about them. Hello, Creek Mary. They started here about 10 years ago, economic development zone, building giant water treatment, taking land. It's built here 1,200 acres or 909 football fields. So far here, if they want it, they take it. I've never seen actions like that here in South Carolina. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't. The front yard, take 10 feet of your front yard for the highway and give you some money, a check from the county or whatever. I've seen and heard of that kind of stuff. I see and hear of these data centers today. I mean, don't get me wrong, but mainly the highway, not these corporations or data centers or whatever. What gives them the right to take your property, your home, your land? I don't know. People's just not pissed off enough, okay? I'll keep saying that because I don't think that's a real bad word. Just saying, yeah. This lady here, she's on my page, but I won't say it. I'll let her say it. Yeah, she's on my page. And like, where are you getting your information from, Because you never know. It's like way back at January 6th. That's how I came up with my theory, about it. I was like, high and dry, like people, let her talk and I'll show you. I think this is the one, but I don't think this is the one. Let me see. Where did she go? She was right next to it. So now I got to stop sharing that one and go right back over here. Yeah, I get to talking, y'all. I get messed up, but I appreciate y'all being here. I really do, y'all. Hope y'all have an awesome Wednesday. Y'all know me. I stumble on my words and everything, y'all. Trying to hurry and trying to get through it. I'm like, man, pay very close attention very soon. Because, I tell y'all where I get my thoughts a lot of times. You know what brought me to that? What brought me to realize or think and maybe predict or try to predict, which I can't predict, y'all. But yeah, she's like on my page.
Remember, guys, at some point, Trump's going to be exiting the movie. Don't forget. And when that happens, that's when you know the movie's over. And it's going to happen. We don't know exactly when. It's coming, though. Only the top guys, the generals and the admirals that are running the operation are the only ones that know when this is going to happen. But it's coming. He's going to exit. And as we know, Trump is a character. It's true republic under military power is what Trump stands for. And the one from Cheyenne Mountain will come on out and make his appearance. Anyways, what a time to be alive. But just know that will be coming. It's not going to make, some people are going to be really upset because they love Trump. And I get it. But a good portion of us already know that's really not the real Trump. But it's coming. His exit will be coming. Have a great day.
Have a great day. What do y'all say? Y'all kind of think on that page that I'm thinking on? But yeah, high and dry. Be like, what are we going to do? Well, I don't want to get caught up in it, so I won't follow nobody to no rally or anything else, I'll be right here where Super Dave likes to dwell, y'all. For real. What is going on, y'all? I'm seeing them aligning the Democrats with the Muslims and the Jews and with the Republicans. Well, I've been talking about that, Older Bones, that they want to take over our country. And these people going around here on YouTube and throwing these words like communist, Marxist, socialism. That's not what it is. I'm on that page with you, my friend. I get it. I think I get this one. I get it. Let's go on over here because I want to show y'all this. What normally happens, like Spokane, Washington. What happens, in a lot of these situations where these fires are? What ends up happening? Homelessness in Maui continues to be high. These people get government assistance for food so they can park and live out of their vehicles here because it's close to the store. These people live in their cars, and ironically, they're right near the stores because they get their government check and it's enough for the food, but not enough to rent a place. Homelessness has skyrocketed after the Maui fires, then it continues to climb. Ain't that terrible, y'all? Ain't that terrible? People burn your house up, try to take your land and everything else, and you're homeless. What other choice do you have? And you get on government assistance. I don't know, y'all. Would Super Dave do something drastic? I don't know. It might would drive me to it, It might would.
Here's a taste of homelessness in Maui. These people live in their cars, and ironically, they're right near the stores because they get their government check, and it's enough for food, but not enough to rent a place. There's a nice one. So that's just a taste of people living in their cars. It's a homeless community in Maui. Maui, baby. Okay, what a tough life. Rent is very expensive in Maui.
The homelessness in Maui is extremely high. It started after the Maui fires and it only increased from there. And you have to ask yourself, who is the leadership? Who runs the city and the state? Well, the governor is a Democrat, the state Senate is a Democrat supermajority, and the state House is a Democrat supermajority as well. And if you look here, here's another video of Maui, and this is actually one of the roads that goes to the ocean. And take a look what's on this road.
This is actually the dump road, but it's the same road that we had a lot of homeless people on yesterday. And my point is how difficult it'd be to live in this wind all day in this kind of environment. You have to feel terrible. There's the ocean.
If that don't make you sick, nothing will. If that don't piss you off, nothing will. People that are homeless in Maui, now I'm not saying the problem wasn't there before the Maui fires. They're saying it has grown exponentially. That goes to show that whoever is doing this, these corporations, BlackRock, Vanguard, just off the top of my head, data centers, whoever they are, Google, Facebook, any and all of them, they don't give a damn about nobody but themselves. And they'll take your stuff, and while we're sitting here and allowing it, they're going to keep right on. Do you get it yet? Do you get it yet? Yeah, let's keep going because today's a Manic Wednesday, y'all. I would have said Manic Monday, but it's Wednesday. You know what I mean? I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. I'm going to get back to some of it, but I like to break up the stories a little bit as I go. A man bought fried pickles from Walmart, peeled back the breading, and found plastic wrap covering the pickles. Yeah, even Walmart don't care about you. They won't take the plastic off they expect you to eat the pickle.
So let me show y'all some I bought this right here. This puppy fried pickles from Walmart. From Walmart now. Let me show y'all something. This how fucked up they feeding us. And they know exactly what the fuck they doing to us. So I'm gonna peel one of these. I'm gonna peel it off. I already did one. So y'all how fucked up this shit is.
Sorry about that
They feed us
language.
from Walmart and want us to eat this shit. This shit is fucking plastic. Fucking plastic.
Y'all see that? Breaded, sliced pickle, I guess. Where am I at, y'all? I just wanted to show y'all that real quick. Watch your food. You never know what you're eating, you know? Even the Slim Jim. In case you don't know, when you take the plastic off the Slim Jim, and you get down to what you thinking is raw Slim Jim or the meat or whatever, it has a plastic lining on it. For all these years, I've been eating Slim Jims with plastic. For real, it's a thin. I can't help it, y'all. I made that mistake too, y'all. Sorry about the language, y'all. Snap it up to a Slim Jim, for real. But we're eating a lot of plastic, just like them pickles, y'all. I'm sorry about the language, y'all. I didn't mean to. Voy nail brushes are $1. For real. See those nails? Yeah, they need to clean them nails up. They're gonna have pinworms, y'all. That's how you get pinworms. Keep your nails clean, y'all. You can look at mine. You see they good and clean. Look at them, for real. But when I work, I get them dirty too, y'all. When I paint it, I got paint under them and everything, you know. Um, let's keep going. I just wanted to show y'all the video. Do y'all know your unalienable rights? And if any more of these videos have cursing in them, please don't blame the host. All I'm trying to do is show you stuff. And I know you know your unalienable rights. These are like God given rights. A lot of people don't know they have these rights. Just like with these data centers and these houses burning down and the water being contaminated. Listen to the list of your unalienable rights.
This is for real. You need to listen. I'm going to read you your unalienable rights, the things that the government should be following that they are not. I'm going to read them all to you. It's not going to take me but about 5 minutes, but I'm going to read them all to you so that way you can hear it and not just read it from a piece of paper, and you can watch my reactions. How about that? The right to life, freedom, health, and the pursuit of happiness. The right to contract or not to contract, which is unlimited. The right to earn a living income by being compensated with wages or a salary and a fair exchange for one's work. That's not being done. The right to travel in the ordinary course of one's life and business. Nope, that is not happening either. The right to privacy and confidentiality. Free from unwarranted invasion. That is definitely not happening right now. So see, we're already at the point where the government should be in front of a firing range. Let's keep going. The right to own and hold property lawfully without trespass. The right to self-defense when threatened with harm, loss, or deceit. The right to self-defense when threatened with harm, loss, or deceit. The right to due process of law with notice and opportunity to defend. The right to be presumed innocent, suffering no detention or arrest. No search or seizure without reasonable cause. No, you just make it up. Liars. The right to remain silent when accused to avoid self-incrimination. The right to equality in the eyes of the law and equal representation. That's not happening. Y'all racist, low IQ pieces of shit. The right to trial by jury, being an impartial panel of one's peers. Yeah, right. Okay. The right to appeal in law against conviction or sentence or both. The right to expose knowledge necessary to one's rights and freedoms. Yeah, right, government. Piece of shit. You're blackballing or fucking shadow banning every single person out here trying to teach these people about their rights. So you're a piece of shit. The right to peaceful association, assembly, expression, and protest. The right to peaceful association, assembly, expression, and protest. The right to practice a religion and to have beliefs of one's choosing. The right to love and to consensual marriage and children as a family. The right to security from abuse, persecution, tyranny, and war. Another reason why you fuckers should be in front of the firing squad. The right to refuse to kill under command by reason of conscience. Again, you, firing squad. And then last but not least, the right to live in peace and be left alone when law-abiding. That's not happening. You're out here raking the leaves looking for some shit to get us on so you can take some money, take some more freedoms from us. Government, you're a tyrannical piece of shit. And if everybody understood their rights, we'd all be coming for you, motherfuckers.
Sorry about the language, y'all, but I'm trying to get the point across. You have the right. They're raking the leaves and they're going to find pieces of this and pieces of that. That's what they're doing with the flock cameras and everything. We have the right to travel, to be out in public without being harassed and followed and all that kind of stuff. None of this stuff is happening, y'all. Life, liberty, and happiness, y'all. Are we going to ever find it? I hope we do. For real, I hope we all do. Yeah, this guy here, he knows. I just want to share information, y'all, because you have the right. You have God-given rights to air and water. You know, we're being told we no longer have human rights to clean water and all that stuff. Them people's full of doo-doo, y'all, because you have the right to clean air, clean water, you know, peaceful assembly, to have your family over for Thanksgiving when they say there's a virus. They're taking your right away like they did. See, now we can come out and talk about 2019 and 2020 and 21 and all that. Yeah, that the pokey dokey was bad for you. We already knew that. Us, you know, clean blood people, y'all, the pure bloods. We already knew that. But yeah, let's go ahead. The number one problem in America. The number one problem in America. Y'all know this actor's name? He knows he's on the same page as Super Dave, y'all. You're not gonna believe it. I forget his name.
It came out of nowhere. Came out of nowhere. Think about how many times you said that in your life. Maybe you were talking about an illness or a tornado. I want you to feel that, and I want you to understand that you're going to feel it again very, very soon. It has to do with what many of us call an Islamic takeover. And what you're watching right now, it started in New York City, and now it's happening in Minnesota, and it's happening in Michigan. It's happening everywhere. There is a fast-moving wave of Islamic takeover like nothing you've ever seen. And one of the reasons why it's happening is that the man who I voted for 3 times and his entire administration, including the GOP, is in denial. Now, I don't know if that's denial on purpose or denial because everybody...
The man he voted for 3 times, the one in charge now. I keep saying about he needs to address this problem and everything. Well, to me, it's intentional. I mean, if they're not going to do anything about it, what else is it? If let's say if somebody was breaking in your house and the law was standing there watching them and they didn't do anything to stop it, then they're part of the problem, let's say. They should be charged. This is what's happening. Let me finish playing this, y'all. This might wake some people up.
He's too afraid to speak the truth. They're focusing in on socialism and communism as the biggest problem in the United States. It's not. I asked the million.
He said exactly what I say. That they're focusing on communism, socialism. Look, brother, sister, I'll replay it. Did you hear that?
Now, I don't know if that's denial on purpose or denial because everybody's too afraid to speak the truth. They're focusing in on socialism and communism as the biggest problem in the United States. It's not. I asked the millions of people who follow me on Facebook, and when I asked what the number one problem was in the United States, by far, the polls showed it's the Islamic takeover. People are very concerned about this, and nothing's being done. Even on Fox News, the daughter-in-law of Donald J. Trump, our president, talked about socialism and about how the guy running for Senate is a really cool guy.
A lot of these young people see in him is a lot of the same thing that they saw, it sounds like, in Zoran Mamdani. And while a lot of people kind of laughed him off originally, he is now the mayor of New York City. And I think what you're seeing happen is with these DSA and socialist candidates, they are speaking to the issues that a lot of these young Americans have right now. Now, the problem is their solutions, of course, are terrible, but they feel heard and they feel seen. And he's a cool guy.
Now, the threat that we're seeing is radical far-right white supremacy and the terrorists who would undo our society's basic norms and mores. These are terrorists. We have to call them that. We have to recognize that is what the face of terrorism looks like.
Never once did she say Islam. Never once did she say Muslim. Never once did she say anything about 5-time call to prayer. And that's what people are voting for. Fraud, nothing else. It was all about socialism because that's the easier path to take. I understand the freedom of religion, but we're not talking about Judaism or Christianity. We're talking about people who call you the infidel for being a non-believer. We're talking about an entire group of people who treat women like second-class citizens, who sacrifice animals, who play prayers loud on a megaphone 5 times a day, and who are just absolutely 100% different than what we hear in the United States. If we don't wake up soon, you think it's going to come in quick? It's going to take over even quicker.
Abdul is as American as any other name in this country. It's one of the strongest American names that you can have.
Bismillah wa salatu wa salamu ala Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa ashabi ajma'in. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
मैं पीडी के साथ-साथ मैं ऑनलाइन बैचलर्स कर रही हूँ of law. ग्रेजुएट कर रही हूँ अक्टूबर में and I will be a police officer.
President Trump, we need you to address this problem. Please, sir.
President Trump, we need you to address this problem. Please, sir. For real, if it's intentional and the influx has happened like I thought I knew, like I really believed on them ships that were headed over here to Texas, Louisiana, I still believe it today. An influx could be millions. It's not like they're going to give you any kind of number. It's not like they're going to tell you how they got here, who brought them here, what ships they were on, blah, blah, blah. Because there is an influx and it is not compatible to American society, okay? Just wanted to let y'all know there's somebody out there that's sounding the alarm. You know, like Super Dave been trying to do, y'all, which I don't reach a lot of people. That's why I talk about a lot of these bigger channels. They reach more people. They have 125,000 subscribers. They have 500,000 subscribers, and they're saying socialism, communism, and it frustrates the heck out of me, y'all. And that's not what it is. Let me get this out of my chest here. Like an air bubble or something, y'all. I mean, if we're not going to wake up as a country to this, then we're lost. We're lost. I just want y'all to know, because you put people in power like this Mandami, this mayor in New York. He's got them type people for police officers. You heard that one guy saying it's the the white man, the Republican, the right wing. I'm the terrorist. How could I would never hurt a flea, y'all? Never. All right, let me get over here. But I would stand up for my home, my children, my grandchildren. I would protect it. Every bit of it. 8/4/26. That's today. Is it just a coincidence that the same land on fire in Washington state has had blueprints and laws already pre-written for a 15-minute city? What a coincidence. We talked about that a little bit. I like to touch on everything. Some people come in that never hadn't heard any of this, you know?
Washington state, and then ask yourself, how would the system completely override the people, strip away private land tenure, and then build a digital cage, without starting an open war with the citizens? You wouldn't force it on them all at once, but you would let a disaster clear the board for you instead. Now with that in mind, look back again at what just went down at the Old Trails fire, as thousands of acres are scorched, over 60,000 civilians are displaced, and hundreds of homes are leveled. And then right on cue, the authorities hand us a wrapped-up narrative. An arson suspect, named Aaron Farinacci, a man with a heavy criminal past, is arrested on the spot with a lighter and matches. So it's just case closed, right?
Yeah, they got a young man, locked up now for arson, for setting fires. They have a fall guy. Let me keep playing this, y'all. It just doesn't get any more manic than this, y'all. I mean, all of it. Everything we talked about today. Like, they take us to be a bunch of dang fools, y'all.
A lone bad actor, a convenient fall guy, but whether the suspect was a groomed pawn or an unwitting spark, just ask yourself who actually benefits from the ashes. Because before the first flame had been lit up on the horizon, the system already had its master blueprints mapped out. Under Washington's Growth Management Act, municipal boards and state planners have spent years laying out the legal framework for the 15-minute community grids, high-density zoning overlays, and smart city transit corridors. But under the standard conditions, the wealthy predators had hit a wall, because you can't just seize established single-family neighborhoods, because you face endless public hearings, zoning opposition, legal friction, and prohibitive land assembly costs. Not to mention real people standing in the way of their digital infrastructure, but a fire changes the entire dynamic overnight, because when working-class families lose everything, institutional capital and land trusts can immediately move in to buy up the devalued acreage, for just pennies on the dollar. Then emergency disaster relief funds replace organic communities with high-density, sensor-monitored, smart grids. The physical clearance with a fire does what decade-long administrative pushes couldn't do, and it erases decentralized private property and opens the door for total centralized management. The fire wasn't an accident of nature, but it was an accelerant for an agenda they already had written into law. They don't need to ask for our consent when they can use destruction to reset the grid. But don't let them sell you compliance framed as resilience, and recognize their blueprints before the concrete ever sets. We do not forgive, we do not forget. Anonymously enlightening out.
That's how they've reset the grid over and over and over and over. I say the grid. Yeah. Not the grid, reset. Over time, destruction has caused them to be able to reset every time. All right, let's go one or two more. How's it going today, y'all? Has anybody heard anything they hadn't heard before, or are we just touching on everything that we already know and just opening the door a little bit more to opening our mind to realizing what is really going on? You know, let me know, y'all, what you think. If you don't like these live streams or whatever, let me know, y'all. Yeah, data center secrets. We have a data center secrets. Let's let the cat out the bag a little bit, y'all. I wasn't watching my time today, really, because I have time. It's up to you all. Data center secret. Trump's financial disclosures. Somebody here has done their homework. Yeah, maybe this is why, for the expansion of all these, the growing, of these data centers.
Why does Trump want to build data centers so bad? We found one reason nobody's talking about. We all know Trump has invested millions in the same big tech companies that are going all in on the AI boom, and that he would never want to disappoint his billionaire tech donors. But I've been digging through his recent financial disclosures, and I found another stealthier reason why Trump might be obsessed with data centers. For the last 2 years, Trump has been quietly buying up millions in AI industry stealth buys. These are the essential companies that are literally building out the AI boom. These companies offer specialized construction skills, they sell water cooling technologies, and they supply the fiber optics that data centers need to work. We found that at the end of last year, Trump had up to $25 million invested in just a handful of these public firms, all while his administration has continued to roll out even more pro-AI and pro-data center policy. This includes firms like Amphenol, a leading picks and shovels supplier for AI data centers. This year alone, Trump has bought and sold up to $2.78 million in stock, and their stock has nearly doubled in value since he took office. Or take Arista Networks, which designs software for hyperscale data center systems. Last year, Trump disclosed owning up to $1.3 million in their stock. This year, he's bought and sold up to $1.6 million more. Or Trane, a company that supplies industrial cooling systems for data centers. Trump owned nearly $1 million in their stock last year, and he traded another $500,000 so far this year. This pattern also follows for AECom. Yes, the same engineering company that did Trump's ballroom also does hyperscale data centers. Or for Texas Instruments, or Lind PLC, a chemicals company that creates fabrication materials needed for data centers. Rinse and repeat for dozens of others. As Trump has made massive trades on these data center suppliers, he's also directed his federal agencies to ease federal permitting for data center construction. This includes allowing data centers to build their own gas-fired power plants and to connect to the grid faster, to skip environmental regulations around clean air and clean water, and to be exempted from many of the same tech-facing tariffs that other industries have to pay. If you really want to understand the AI boom, you have to follow the money, and the money leads directly back to Donald Trump, not just to his donors, but to the president's own financial disclosures.
Yeah. I thought that kind of stuff was illegal for
Why does Trump want to build data centers so bad? We found one reason nobody's talking about.
I thought that was kind of illegal for a president. Hello, Humpty Bump. Good to see you. Thank you. Daryl Calhoun, good to see you. Appreciate it, y'all. Thank y'all for coming in. Please remember to hit that thumbs up. Each and every thumbs up is very appreciated. Yeah. It sure is, y'all. There's a couple things here that I don't want to show because I may not have the time for it. Let's go to see one more thing or two here. Invest if you want to in blue paint manufacturing because we're coming to that time. There's going to be more, probably. Y'all know there's a list. I need to find that list. Smart cities, data centers, you name it. You might want to invest in manufacturing. If you got a couple $100 and you want to invest in Sherwin-Williams, for real, because blue paint probably in the future will be selling like hotcakes.
If an object doesn't absorb much energy at that color, it's less likely to heat up and burn. So blue objects, which reflect blue light, don't absorb much energy from blue lasers. They're practically laser-proof. And here's the conspiracy. Have you noticed that many roofs in China are being painted blue? It seems that Chinese residents are being told something we aren't. Will these blue roofs prevent houses from being burned down by laser? Could it be that they know something we don't? Are they preparing for a future where lasers play a crucial role? Did you know there's a hidden secret about the color blue that scientists don't want you to know?
Yeah, we know it, whether they want me to know or whatever. I know all about it. Are reptilians among us? We're going to find out because I think reptilians are among us. That's who's running the world, right? Evildoers, reptilians. They don't care about no good and bad and all that. Isn't it pretty obvious? Are reptilians among us? This viral interview is resurfacing. Let's make it resurface because truth is stranger than fiction, y'all.
This is the next phase of the awakening.
Talk about some of the famous names that people around the world would know who, in your experience, have taken part in these rituals that you've conducted. You say you've conducted them in Europe and the United States. Can we start with the United States?
I've seen George Bush, Madeleine Albright. I have seen Henry Kissinger, Ronald Reagan. Also, by the way, seen his wife, Nancy Reagan. I have seen Hillary Clinton before I knew she was Hillary Clinton at the time at these rituals. She is involved. The other people that I have named, and I've seen shapeshift into reptilians. I have not seen Hillary Clinton actually shapeshift, but she is involved. The two sons of George Bush present at these rituals.
Are these the sons that have become governors?
Yes, one is in Florida and one is in Texas. Did I mention Jay Rockefeller? And he shapeshifts.
Presidents like Carter and Ford and Clinton.
I've seen Ford there.
Gerald Ford.
Gerald Ford, yes.
Are they all reptilian bloodlines?
I haven't seen Carter shapeshift.
You've seen him at rituals, have you?
Yes, all of this has affected me to the point I don't vote. All of these people seem to all be connected to the Illuminati, and I don't feel like being part of having anything to do with them.
Does he sound too crazy to believe, folks? I don't think so. We live amongst predators.
We live amongst predators. A lot of these underground bunkers and secrets and tunnels and things. There's videos out there, people finding some type of monster underground, and which I didn't want to talk about all that today. Like, they're probably really out there, y'all, underground, hiding. I've had this thought, this kind of something that came to me. They're hiding a type of beast or a bunch of beasts, many of them or whatever. It could be one, it could be a bunch of them. They're hiding who these reptilians are, pretty much, you know. What's the chat look like? Look up how she passed. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. I will say the words Pizzagate, all these things, because they're eating people. Why are these people and these children disappearing, Not just for the Epstein Island. I get it, y'all. Look, I feel like a lot of people get used, and then once they're used, then they're turned into whatever they turn them into. Chopped liver. How is all that? I mean, look, I could talk. I don't want to get disgusting, y'all, but I believe it's happening. And I believe a lot of us know that it's happening. What should I do? End the live stream. It's been an hour and a half. Mike Smith, good to see you. Joy Calhoun, hello and welcome. I wish, in a way, I could just pray so deep and press in so deep. And the Lord just put visions in front of me. And I know a lot of us wish we could do that. In time, I know He reveals things to us, and we'll know everything when the day comes. We'll be able to look down, probably, and know if the earth is flat for sure. Whatever it might be, the truth will come out in the end, because good wins in the end, y'all. And I know y'all know that. I know it. Yes. Especially if you have faith and you want to believe and you have this contact with the good Lord, and you follow the Lord like it says. He says, follow me. You know, that's what Jesus said. Follow me, right? So, yeah, we have to follow him to the end, y'all. Creek Mary, I believe, is happening too. There's giant Nephilim. it's all kind of creatures out there, y'all. We just never know in the spirit world. They could be dancing all around us and we just don't see it. And it really could be happening. Demons left and right. You never know, y'all. How do we know? I mean, don't be influenced by the movies and the things like that, but read a good book, get a lot of answers, and the Lord will reveal things, y'all. But, all right, y'all, I'm going to let you go. I'm not trying to lecture or teach nobody anything. I just wanted you to know what's happening today on this Manic Wednesday. I could play a video or sing a song. Let me see. Let me go ahead and play this on the way. I don't think I want to sing a song, y'all. I've done enough of that this is pretty music. I love women singing. This is all I'll do to y'all today, okay? Hopefully I'll see y'all Friday, if not tomorrow or whatever. Maybe on the weekend I get a little time, I'll play the rest of my Sky videos. It's up to y'all. I mean, just like now. Nobody's twisting your arm to watch my Sky videos, y'all.
I wanna hold a hand inside you. I wanna take the breath that's true. I look to you when I see nothing. I look to you to see the truth. You live your life, you go in shadow. You'll come apart and you'll go fly. Some kind of night into your darkness. Colors your eyes and what's not there. Fade into you. Strain you never knew. Fade into you. I think it's strange you never knew. A stranger light comes on slowly. A stranger's heart without a home. You put your hands into your hair. A million smiles cover your heart. Fade into you. Strange you never knew. Fade into you. I think it's strange you never knew. I think it's strange you never knew. Thank you.
Thank you all so much. Y'all are awesome. And I really appreciate all of you. Please hit that thumbs up. And God bless everyone today, tonight, tomorrow, the rest of the week, and the rest of our lives. God bless you.